Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Michele from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. We are doing a Flower Friday. So let me find y'all.
Hi.
There we are. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday.
Yay!
Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. Y'all know what we do on Fridays? Everybody stand up, get out of the bed, get off the couch, put your coffee down.
Yeah!
You ready?
Uh-huh!
It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Woohoo! All right, go.
No, I want to stay.
Hello, good morning, everybody. We are going to make a Halloween flower using a half large flower board. Now you can cut these with a jigsaw or whatever you want. So I took a jigsaw and literally just cut it right in half. And now we can make 2 flowers. Okay, so I am using the black fabric mesh that I cut at 10 inches. I miss y'all too, but I'm back. I'm back. From Nevada, good morning. Your kids are starting school already? Wow. They start here, I think, either the 1st or 2nd week of August here in Tennessee. So, good morning, Regina. Thanks for floating my boat, Pam. So, let me bring you down and show you what we're going to do. All right. Now, I did forget to turn on the ring lights, but it does not look dark, so I think we're going to be okay. You did the Friday dance? Yay! It's Friday. It's Friday. So, as y'all can see, on this half board, I loaded every set of holes and every shared set. So what does that mean? So we used the regular holes and we used the shared. So it looks like stitching on row 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Get rid of those messages so I can see your comments. So, on row, I wrote it down for y'all. On row 2, you need 17 petals. On row 3, you need 13. On row 4, you need 9. And then on row 5, you need 5. Okay, so we're going here, 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 and here. And then we're going to make our Senna. Okay, you love my ribbon racks. Where did you get them? Those are from Amazon. If you go to my YouTube channel, I showed y'all how to put those together so that they don't fall. Okay, and a lot of other little cool little tricks and little organizational tips. So go check it out. Now we have this Halloween cap fabric that we're going to use. We have a half styrofoam disc from Dollar Tree. We have the flower pot that you can get from Unique in the Creek, and you can use either side. I will probably use the all black because the same fabric I'm going to make our Senna with is what I'm going to use to decorate our flower pot. Okay, so these come from, yeah, go check it out. You're so welcome. Go check these out, Unique in the Creek. If they're out, but I don't think they are, then check out Craft Outlet. But in the description, I gave y'all my affiliate link. So if you're needing boards, use 5 off boards in the discount bar, and you'll save you 5% on your boards, and you can get all your supplies as well. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. We will make our Senna after we get our wreath done. Okay, so we're using all black because I want those cats and those colors in the fabric to pop. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I made the petal. So these are all cut 10 by 10. You can wood burn or not wood burn this petal because you don't see the cut edges. I can see a big shadow right here. Let me just run over here and turn on the ring light to get rid of that shadow. Sorry, y'all. That helped a little bit. All right, so 10 by 10, curl side up, diamond shape. We're going to bring our top and bottom to the middle, just like that. We're going to bring our top to the middle again, our bottom to the middle again. Okay, so that's kind of what we have. Now I'm going to leave my right hand right down here to hold down this side because we are bringing left completely over right. Okay, so just like that, join those ends. Okay, so that's what you have. You're late. Thanks, Mary. And then we're going to line this up at the 20, and I'm going to scrunch at the 26. So we have a 6-inch petal. Okay, I'm going to take another zip tie. You can use zip ties, you can use the elastic ties, whatever you want to use. I just prefer the zip ties, and I'll tell you a little trick about these zip ties when we get there. Okay, now we're going to completely turn it over. See how there's a big hole? My fingers can go right through there. We're going to pinch that. We're going to take another zip tie, run it up right through that hole. And we're going to start to zip tie it. And then I'm going to walk or run my zip tie all the way to the top. And I'm going to zip it tight. So now all we have to do is stop dropping my stuff. I know, I love this petal. Cut off the zip ties, trim off our little bit of excess, and there's our petal. Okay, isn't that fun? So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do row 2, and I'm going to make this petal 3 more times for y'all. So if you missed it this time, you can catch it the next. Okay, now if y'all all float my boat, 1, 2, 3, float it, we'll be good. If you ever want to be notified when the Unique in the Creek page goes live, put exclamation notify all together, exclamation NOTIFY, and then Facebook will notify you when the page is live. All right, let's get busy. I still haven't cleaned out my suitcase, y'all, to find my regular needle nose. Okay, so we're just gonna put them in just like that. Now, You see where we have this bigger gap? That's the reason I prefer zip ties, because when we put this in, it'll go in just like that. This zip tie will go on top of it. And when we cinch that tight, there's no way that that zip tie is going to get past this zip tie. See, I can pull on it. It's not going to go anywhere. So on those bigger gaps, there's your trick so that it cannot be pulled out. Okay? Now I'm also not going to zip tie these very tight because I want to make sure we have, so you can see the board closer. Absolutely. I want to make sure I have a nice round edge all the way around. So I'm not going to do those tight. That way I can still adjust them if I need to. Okay, so here's our bigger gap. So when we put this in there, you want to make sure that the zip tie you're tightening up goes on top of that zip tie and it can't be pulled out. Y'all see that? So what are y'all doing this weekend? I'll be working and catching up. Anybody else working? Okay, when I get to this other end, I will make another petal. Same as every other weekend. You're going to try your new horse board. Awesome. Horses are fun. I haven't made one in a while, but I do have an idea for one. Oh no, Laurie, really? Unfortunately, they say it happens in threes. Still unpacking from moving from Oregon back to Nevada. Yep, I can feel the pain there. We're still slowly getting unpacked here. So I feel it. I feel the pain. Michael's has picks 40% off. Awesome. All right, we're going to do one more, and I'm going to show you the petal again. So this petal is, I love this petal. So you can do so many things with this one. So last year's turkey, I did using this petal. Rainbows. I've done umbrellas using the half board and this petal. So you can do so many things with it. 10-inch real burlap in. Awesome. Oh, Dave side. Dang it. All right. 10 by 10. Curl side up. Diamond shape. We're going to bring our top and bottom to the middle. Going to bring the top to the middle again. Bottom to the middle. Okay, so that's what we have. Now I'm going to leave my right hand on this side because we're going to bring left to right. Just like that. Going to line it up at the 20, scrunch at the 26, so we have a 6-inch petal. And we're going to zip tie it. Okay, just like that. We'll go ahead and clip off that zip tie. We're going to turn it upside down so we have that hole right in the middle. Take another zip tie, run it right up through, pinch that middle piece of mesh, pull it all the way to the top. Now if you want a bigger top, don't pull it all the way, okay? So you can make it as big or as little as you want. Zip it again. This is the 3D daisy petal. What is the reason for putting the zip tie at the end of the petal when you flip it upside down? You can use zip ties, or you can use the elastic bands, whatever. You just need to hold that petal together. You placed an order UITC and forgot the no adhesive cable mounts. Guess you have to order again. All right, let's finish this row. You just finished 5 turkeys. Wow, that's a lot of turkeys, turkey. Have y'all, oh, I should have brought the vinyls I just got from Unique in the Creek, y'all. They are stinking gorgeous. Hey, so an order, you forgot your hat. I guess you have to order again too. I always do that, y'all. I always forget something. All right, last petal going in on this row. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. This would make a cool fan too, y'all. Ho, 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 ho. So I'm just gonna eyeball it and kind of make sure all of our petals are lined up. I even did a peacock using this petal, y'all. Let me get these out of the way. And let's go ahead and zip tie them in. If you don't have a zip tie gun, it is a must-have. I love it. When you have a minute, can you give the petal totals again? Yes, ma'am. Let me do it right now because I have them written down, actually. I'm on the ball this morning. So you need 17 on row 2, 13 on row 3, 9 on row 4, and 5 on row 5. So you need a roll and 5, 6 petals off a second row. 44 total, there you go. And you can usually, so you need 10 off the second row. Usually you can get 34 10 by 10s out of a roll of mesh. Okay, so there is row 1. Let me show you the petal again. Grab 2 zip ties. half board in the flower pot's a great idea. I know, I'm smart, huh? 10 by 10, curl side up, diamond shape, top and bottom corners to the middle. Top to the middle again. Bottom to the middle. Okay, our right hand is going to keep this side down because we're bringing left over right. Just like that. Line it up at the 20. I'm scrunching at the 26. Zip it up. That way your petal stays together, right? Okay, flip it over. We're going to run our zip tie right through. Now you could even just use that petal right there if you wanted, y'all. Take another zip tie, run it up through that middle. Okay, run it all the way to the top. Zip it up. Zip and clip. There you go. There's your petal. All right, let's get this next row done. Oh, and clip a little bit of that off. Can you make a smaller petal? What do you mean? Make a smaller petal. I mean, you could run up this zip tie more up there if you wanted to make it smaller that way. So you can literally put this zip tie anywhere you want on the petal. So you can make it as big or as little if that's what you're asking. Oh, I haven't used the 21 inch yet for this petal, but I may. All right, let's do this row. I will make the petal one more time once we get to that next row. Did that make sense, Trudy? Now you can use any color combination as well. I mean, you could use, I could stick some orange every other, purple every other. Good, Trudy. Awesome. So any color combination, this would work. I did an all white daisy with a yellow center and stuck like a blue butterfly on it. It was gorgeous. Monk is saying hi, everybody. Oh, go in order here. The cutest daisies, yes, it does. And they're not easy, or they're not hard. They're really easy. You can knock out a bunch of these. I probably made all these petals in maybe 30 minutes. So not hard at all.
Someone said ready for school to start.
No, we're going to do the picks at 1. So we're doing Monkey's picks live at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And they are Mystery Santas. And he loves doing it. Except he still wants to get paid. Like, what the heck?
I mean, you didn't pay me last time.
All right, 2 more on this row. How much mesh did it take? You need 44 petals. So you need a roll and 10 petals, approximately. All right, there is row 2 or row 3. Let's clip them off. Yay, you caught me. Does he make the set? No, he does not make the Santas, but he makes your mystery boxes. And we do it live. All right, second row is on. Y'all, I'm totally seeing a fan. Can y'all see that? So I can use this method to make a turkey. Beth Wright makes an amazing turkey. And I did this petal last year for the turkey. I only make 1 turkey a year. And I try to use a different petal every year. All right, 10 by 10. Diamond shape, top and bottom to the middle. Let me grab 2 zip ties. It does. It makes a gorgeous turkey. Top to the middle, bottom to the middle. Holding down the right side, bringing left over right. No, there is no metallic in this one, in this mesh, but you can get fabric mesh that does have some foil in it. This one, the only thing you're seeing is that's kind of shiny is the plastic between the rows. So I'm just making sure we have a 6-inch petal, just like that. Clip it. Gonna roll another zip tie right through the center. Walk it all the way up. This is just regular fabric mesh. Clip that off and then clip off the excess. And now we're ready to finish putting our petals in. Why don't I use black zip ties? Because I don't have any and you're not going to see them anyway. You can't see it. Now if you want to look at it that way, then yeah, you'll see them, but you're not going to see it regularly. Hello. Thanks, Chris. So Chris is sharing the link to get the turkey heads, flamingos, angels. She has tons. of things. I do have a collaboration coming up with the angel, so y'all watch for that. Hello, hello. Yeah, she does some awesome stuff. Oh, you collect angels? Well, you're going to love what me and Jessie are coming up with. But I'm glad that came out because I need to message her. I've been a little busy. Hello, hello. Scrunch where she folded it in half, band it there, and you have, oh yeah. You like angels too? Last one. If that link isn't working, if you just pull up Ibeth Wright on Facebook, then you'll find her page. When are you doing the angel? As soon as I get with Jessie and we get it together. All right, so there is our third row with a tea bag. Why is a tea bag up to your face, woman? Turkey head is sold out. She'll get more in. I'll message her. I'll message her. Yeah, we don't want to know how. Look, y'all. Why am I one short? I was just getting ready to brag on how good I counted, and I'm one short, y'all. That's all right. We'll make another one real quick. She's a hot mess. All right, let me grab. So I did wood burn this, but I'm not going to get my wood burner out to burn one piece when you really don't have to. Oh, wrong mesh. So we'll just cut it. Good morning, good morning. So let's just cut a 10-inch piece. And then I'll find it after I cut it. Oh, look, I just see it. I see it, y'all. It got snagged on something. Ha! I did count right. But I'll make that one in case anybody needs to see the petal one more time, since I already cut it. All right, all of our petals are on. I will show you it one more time just in case. Okay, 10 by 10 diamond shape, top and bottom to the middle. Top to the middle again, bottom to the middle. Bring left over right. Line it up at the 20, scrunch at the 26. Oh yeah, Charnella does. What is her, I don't remember what her page is. She does sell the half boards on Etsy. And all of the other boards that I cut. I love to hack up a board, y'all. Been doing it from the get-go. And clip. Okay, so there's your petal. Okay, easy peasy. All right, let's make the center. So I have a half styrofoam ball. Let me get this stuff out of the way. I have a half styrofoam ball. I have the fabric I'm going to use. I have some U-pens that I cut down because my U-pens are like long. I'm going to grab our glue gun, grab our needle nose, and I'm going to figure out where I want to start. I'm thinking about right there. So I at least have 3 cats right in the middle. So I'm actually lining it up on the fabric right at the ears. All right, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. Fold it over. Grab some U-pens. And I always go in at an angle. Okay, because it's harder to pull, it won't pull right out, right? If you go in at the angle. Okay, so we're going to cut some of this down because I don't want to be messing with a lot of fabric. Put a line of glue. Let me cut it down just a little bit more. So you can use any fabric on these. And these are just the Dollar Tree disc. You like my nails? Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna just bring that down. Glue that over. Just like wrapping a present, y'all. Anybody else love wrapping Christmas presents? Why won't that go in? Holy man. Go in, go in, go in. There we go. I'll force it. Let me cut a little bit of this off. The less fabric you have to deal with, the easier this is. And if you have those silicone fingers, it'll make it even easier. Oh, because I'm trying to go through 2 layers of fabric, y'all, right here at the top. Come on, it cannot be that hard. Or can it? There we go. Okay, and now I'm just gonna follow my lines. Just like that. Tack it every so often. So I'm not just depending on the glue. Ooh, my arm muscles hurt. I've made probably over 100 fabric centers in a day and a half. And my arms are killing me, y'all. So pushing these little things in actually hurts. Hello, hello. Just be careful when you're messing with this glue, y'all. What couldn't I find? There's a lot of stuff I can't find. Oh, the hammer, I did find it. I found it. Okay, so we have a cute little center. Let's just trim off the excess. All right, there we go. Isn't it cute? So our center is going to go right there. But I'm going to trim off some of this. Just in case it tries to poke out over our center, pray I don't cut my phalanges off. All right, so let me see. So I'm going to put my hole right here towards the bottom. I'm just lining it up with this hole right here. So take a, I hate grocery shopping. Take your pipe cleaner. Take your another one of your short U-pens. And I just put a hole using my glue gun. Stick that pipe cleaner right in. Open those up. Take your short U-pen, run it right over, just extra security. Okay, now while that's drying, we're going to work on the flower pots. So if you have not seen these flower pots, you can get them from Unique in the Creek. If Unique in the Creek is out, you can grab them from Craft Outlet. I know, I need to find my fingers. I have silicone fingers somewhere, but y'all. So all I did was take that same fabric that we used for the Senna, cut me a strip. Now I don't like my cut line showing, so I just folded it over, hit it with a little hot glue on each side and a dab in the middle so that it didn't come through. And you can use either side. Okay, so there's the polka dot side. Yes, it's a foam circle just cut in half. The foam disc from Dollar Tree. So I don't want to use the polka dot side, but you could. I want to use the all black side. And I'm just going to line it up. Just like that, to decorate our pot up just a little bit. Okay, now I am going to use Gorilla Super Glue. On this end, and then I'm going to add the hot glue. That way it holds quick until the Gorilla Glue sets up. I'm just running it right next to each other. I'm bringing it tight. Look how cute that is, y'all. So you can dress up these flower pots using anything. You can glue to them, you can decoupage them, you can paint them. It's just plastic. So you can literally do whatever you want to these. Now if you're going to paint them, I probably would recommend using chalk paint. That way it sticks. But isn't that cute? Just a simple piece of fabric strip and you're set. Now we could definitely use, because there's green in the cats, so I could use the green stem. Now you're going to have to help me out. We could use the green stem, or I can use the white. I kind of like the green. What do y'all think? So a flower will sit up there like that. So there's the white. I actually kind of like the green, y'all. What do you think? Give me a thumbs up for green or a heart for white. I think I'm gonna go green. I like it. So we're just going to, in the stem, you'll see 2 holes at the top. So that's where we're gonna attach our flower stem. So you can make it, depending on where you attach it, you can make it as long or as short as you want. But we could also do the same thing to the pot. So we can have it down or up. So my general rule is I'm going to use the first set because I can always adjust the pot, right? So let me grab another zip tie. And I'm going to go right there, directly in the middle. So let's find it. I'm going to run my zip tie through that hole and attach it to the back. Okay, just like that. We're going to use the green. Uh-oh, hold on. I got to think about it. I'm doing it upside down, y'all. So we're going to use the green. I got to think. Y'all, I can't think. Hold on. All right. Run it up through. I know y'all can't see this part. It's hard. And then right down. Okay, so you can see right there, I'm going right back over. Right through. And attach. Let me make sure I just have it. Okay, we're good. And then cinch it up tight, clip that off. Okay, so our stick is added. Let me bring y'all out a little bit more. Let's go ahead and add our senna. So I'm just going in these 2 holes right here at the top. And I'm going to cinch that down tight, and I'm essentially trying to line up this whole edge with that senna. I'm going to bring it tight. Give it a good couple twists. Once I make sure I don't have to do anything else with this process, I will cut it down and feed it right back in that hole. That way nothing sharp is gonna scratch your door. Let me trim these up just a little bit. You can't see them past, but I don't like them just hanging out like that. Just trim it up. All right, so now we just have to decide where we want our pot. Try the stem on the flat side. Girl, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's gonna be cute, y'all. So I gotta make sure it's center. So let's do a little bit of math. So it's 10 inches. The stem is 2. So 8. Where am I at? So 10, 2. So we're going at 4 and 6. So I'm just lining this up at the 4 and the 6. And I'm going to use, once again, no, the pot and the stem come together as a set. So I'm going to add a little bit of Gorilla Glue. And a little bit of hot glue. And line it up and let it sit. Just let it sit for a couple seconds or a minute. I would suggest a minute. Let that glue, the hot glue, allow it to set, and then the Gorilla Glue will set while the hot glue is already set. Does that make sense? And you can also use some clips if you want. To hold it in place. Yeah, you can use E6000, absolutely. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Here's the test. Let me bring y'all up. Look how cute that is, y'all. Now, if I can see one of the zip ties, I'll just make sure it's tucked under just a little bit more. But once I get it all done, you will not see them. Isn't that cute? So it looks like you're just looking out in the field, seeing like the top of the petal, the top of the flower. I just love these. Isn't that cute? But you could definitely use the small board as well. Instead of the large, if you want like a smaller flower, totally up to you. But I just love these half flowers. I think they are adorable. So let's recap. You need 17 petals on row 2 You need 13 on row 3. You need 9 on row 4. And you need 5 on row 5. And I literally just cut the board in half with a jigsaw. So now we can make 2 flowers. The flower pot and stem came from Unique in the Creek. The boards obviously from Unique in the Creek. I'm pretty sure Laurie has the black fabric mesh. And then there is the back. So if you need to screenshot the back, you can. All right, and there you go. Would make a cute design. I missed that. Would make a cute design for double doors. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you use a complete round circle, I'm thinking it would look like a cone flower, maybe. I know we have a visitor. But yeah, this would be absolutely adorable for double doors. One on each side. You definitely need 3 rolls of mesh. Get you a couple of flower pots and have fun with it, y'all. All right. Where did you get the pens? What pens? Hey. Not sure which pens you're talking about. The U pens? Is that what you're asking? You can get those, if that's what you're asking, you can get those from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, any of those places. Yeah, okay. So any floral place. I don't believe Laurie has the U pens. This is hot. Make sure you don't touch. But Hobby Lobby is usually where I get mine because I can get a whole bag of them. I think it's like 500 for like 10 bucks. Or Amazon. Absolutely. All right, y'all. That's all I've got for y'all. I will be live on my page at 1 o'clock if you want to jump in and check Monkey doing his live. So I will see you there. And y'all have an amazing rest of the weekend. And I'll see you back here in 2 weeks at 10 o'clock. All right? Have an awesome weekend. Bye, y'all.